Hello and welcome to the Shiv integer tutorial on how to mash Thingiverse objects together and make a remix. If you don't know, Thingiverse is a website in which people upload things that can be 3D printed, such as this plastic cassette tape and other things like this spinner and this Raspberry Pi case and this logo of Pantera. And what's really great about this website is that all these objects are encouraged to be used and remixed using this sort of Creative Commons license, which allows people to alter the design. Right, so I've just found some objects here. Here's a fish that I found, and I just download the objects by going to this tab called Thing Files. I can download it very quickly. Here's another thing I found, a logo, a college, and download that. This came up in a random search. I'm just going to download this. This very typical object of Thingiverse. It's very beautifully made engineering parts. And to remix these together, to make a mashup of them, I use Blender. And I go here to imports, STLs, I go to my downloads, there's my objects, I can bring them all in. And once they're all here, you can see they're sort of all on top of each other. You can't really see them all, so what we're just going to do is just spread these out a little bit and use S for scale to change the scale, and just R for rotate to sort of just change their orientation a little bit. You just want to make sure they do overlap. That's good. And once we have these objects spaced out a bit, we want to conjoin them using a function here in Blender, which is under this spanner tab for modifiers. And then you just look for Boolean here, and you change the operation to union. And then you start joining these objects together. I'm going to start with this one here, and I do that, and then Boolean union the other piece. That's that done. And I'm going to go into my rendered view and see the object. I'm going to take a quick screenshot that we can use as our image. Now if I go back to Thingiverse, you'll see there's a create button here where I can upload a thing. And let's just go to this page where you can create a new thing. So I want to come back here, just save this by exporting an STL file, and then I'm just going to give it a title inspired by these titles, nothing too complicated. Left fish mount on mount. That'll do. I'm going to export the STL. And then I'm going to come back here and drag that object over into this box here. And I'm going to take that screenshot of the render, drag it over here. There it is. I have to type in the name, which is left fish mount on a mount. Put it in the art category. There's the license I give it, and this is important. This is where you declare that this is a remix, and you put in the IDs here of these original objects that you've used. You can find it in the URL there, and just drop them into this box, and they'll automatically show up. You add the source. You do that for every single object that you've used. And what was the last thing that I used? There, that was it. Add that in those boxes. Those objects show up, and you suddenly have listed all the objects that you've made a remix from for this mashup. And then we can go to save and view, or publish thing straight away. And then your object is slowly uploading, the image is uploading. There's your thing files for other people to download. There's the Creative Commons license that you've given it. If you go to thing details, it will say what it's remixed from. These users will now be notified that their objects have been used in a remix. Let's press refresh, and there's the image. And that's it. Very quick and easy. You can make your own mashups like Shiv Integer. Thank you.